Hi there, Biola University. It's March, and I thought that for this month's message, you might like to hear from another Corey. Paula Corey, my wife and true partner, sitting alongside me today. And Paula, I'm excited that you're here. I thought you might want to share a little bit about what's up in your life so that our friends can see things from your perspective instead of just mine.
It's an honor for me to share with you all a life-changing event that I recently experienced with some Biola students. For the past year or so, the Board of Trustees spouses and I have been discussing the idea of going on a mission trip with the Biola students. We wanted to identify an opportunity that would allow us to work alongside our students and really get to know them on a one-on-one basis. And we found the right opportunity. A group was traveling to Africa. So in the middle of January, Lynn Siefker and Susan Birch and I went to Uganda to work alongside 8 Biola students. The 3 of us were a little apprehensive about how we might be received by the students, but we were excited to be with them and looked forward to making new friendships. The mission trip was everything I had hoped it would be and more, and so were the Biola students. We worked with an organization called Loving One by One, whose goal is to help refugee children and homeless children in Uganda. Our days were long and busy, but so meaningful. On an average day, we would leave our compound on the outskirts of Kampala and spend the day in some of the poorest areas. We were able to hold medical clinics, distribute medicine, visit schools, and even a hospital. We read and sang and prayed with the patients. We also visited orphanages and played with the children. We fed these lonely and abandoned children and cared for them the best we could to show that they are truly loved by our Heavenly Father. On each journey to these various locations in Uganda, we tried to sit with different Biola students along the way. We wanted to hear what they were learning on this trip, and in turn they asked us lots of questions. We learned so much about each other and heard about their aspirations after graduating from Biola. Working alongside these Biola students was a great reminder of why we love being connected to Biola. We couldn't help but be impressed with their level of spiritual maturity and selfless commitment. This opportunity opened my eyes to new ways our leadership can be engaged with our students. And because this mission trip was so meaningful to me and Lynn and Susan, we are aiming to partner with students again for a service trip in the summer of 2011. My hope is that through future service trips, we will be able to connect with students on a more personal level and develop lasting relationships with them as they serve to further God's work all around the world. This March, we celebrate National Women's History Month. Every day, women around the world are making a huge difference for the kingdom, and Biola women lead in many of these global efforts. Biola has several events coming up that honor women, notably our annual Ruby Slippers event on March 25th called Pearls in Process, celebrating the creativity of women. Join me this month in praying for our female students, and think about being a mentor to a young woman and encouraging her in her walk with the Lord. Thank you, Biola, for letting me share my heart with you, and thank you, Barry. Thank you, too, for the encouragement you give me and my family every day. I pray that God will bless each of you.